Hello everyone. Have you ever been in a relationship with a narcissist? You might have experienced that they can't stand the idea of their partner doing better than them. Narcissists consider their romantic partners their possessions and do anything to keep them subservient. But what happens when they want to leave the relationship? Let's get to the bottom of this in today's video.
This is why narcissists have to destroy you to leave you. What happens when you're in a relationship with a narcissist? Is it a paradise or a nightmare? Unfortunately, it's the latter. Narcissists can't stand the idea of their partner doing better than them, and they will go to any lengths to ensure their power and control over them. But why is this the case, and what can you do about it? Today, we will delve deep into the psyche of narcissists and their modus operandi. Narcissists are individuals who are so self-absorbed that they believe the world revolves around them. They will use and abuse anyone who they feel can benefit them in any way. This extends to their romantic partners, who they consider their possessions, and they will do anything to keep their partner subservient to them. So what happens when a narcissist wants to leave a relationship? They resort to destroying their partner in any way they can. This includes damaging their mental, emotional, psychological, and financial health. They may use rudeness, aggression, lying, gaslighting, cheating, triangulating, isolating, and spreading false stories about their spouse to bring them down. It's a self-destructive pattern that emerges from the narcissist's deep-seated feelings of envy and jealousy. Narcissists are so competitive that they have to win every time. They can't stand the idea of their partner doing better than them, which is why they deliberately ruin their partner's life to keep their power. This may include destroying their career, friendships, or even family relationships. But why do narcissists feel the need to possess their partners? It's because they consider their relationship to be something precious and irreplaceable. They believe that their partner belongs to them and that they have complete control over their life. This is why they don't want their partner to become better or find happiness with anybody else. They would rather have their partner be unhappy, broken, and unable to heal and move on. Therefore, before the discard phase, narcissists often resort to destroying their spouses. This is due to the boundless nature of their lust for authority and power. They will use any means necessary to make it happen. As I said, this self-destructive pattern emerges from the narcissist's deep-seated feelings of envy and jealousy, so they have to deliberately ruin their partner's life to keep their power. They'll do whatever to keep their position of dominance in the relationship and control over their partner, including being competitive, envious, and jealous. If you're doing fine after you're not with the narcissist, that won't go over well with them. They plan to take measures to avoid this scenario. If you don't give in to the narcissist's demands or follow their wishes, they will do everything it takes to destroy you. You're a hopeless cause in their eyes because of your failure to meet their expectations. They think they can no longer sway you because all of their previous efforts to do so have been fruitless. Maybe you sat them down and had a talk with them, or you caught them in the act of doing something they knew they shouldn't. They'd rather not deal with it or hear anything they disagree with. They will ignore you and refuse to examine their own behavior to determine if there is an issue. Instead of accepting responsibility and making amends, a narcissist will shift the blame back onto you. As a result, they will likely not go graciously if they find that they must. They will suddenly depart without warning or ghosting you. However, this is not the end of the story, since they will return. They will try to ruin you while they're gone because they have to believe there's something wrong with you. Someone else has to be at fault, and in their binary worldview, it must be you. Narcissists think that humans can only be good or terrible, and if you disagree with this view, you must be in the wrong. This means that in their minds, everything they do to you is justified, and that it will come as a complete surprise, wreaking havoc before they ultimately leave. They won't admit fault or provide a resolution. Narcissists are under no need to offer an explanation. When someone does something or says something to you and doesn't explain it, you may feel scared and upset. If they have done something to damage or otherwise negatively impact you, this can be very frustrating. Unfortunately, narcissists opt out of providing an explanation because they would rather not take responsibility for their acts. Instead, they can try to make it look like it was your fault by changing the subject or reframing the situation in a different way. They might also try to rationalize their actions by telling you a story that you find believable so that you'll accept their manipulation. Those who partake in such actions typically feel tremendous guilt and dread being found out. Narcissists may strive to avoid introspection and self-analysis lest they be forced to confront their shame. This is why they avoid conflict at all costs and will not give an explanation. They want you to forget about it, so they may keep living in their own little dream world. Therefore, understanding that their actions are not your fault is crucial. They are at fault for their own acts and are trying to shift the blame on you. Keep in mind that what they're telling you is not the truth. They may sprinkle in a few facts here and there to make their story more credible, but everything about their life is an elaborate fabrication. If you learn the truth about them, you might want to put some space between you. Therefore, you shouldn't be fooled by their trickery. It's normal to feel concerned and angry when someone doesn't explain their behavior. But remember that their actions are a reflection of their own problems, not yours. Don't allow them to trick you into believing their lies and stories. Rather, you should prioritize self-care and surrounding yourself with trustworthy people. Manipulators and liars often operate from a place of delusion. The attention and approval of others are crucial to the upkeep of their false sense of identity. Therefore, it stands to reason that they would rather you remain in the dark. They want to be your one and only support system, so they can keep you from going anywhere else. Leaving them could cause them to become upset and punish you, which would make you feel horrible for how they already feel. Pay attention to how they feel when they're angry at you, and you'll get a glimpse into their true selves. Even if they never open up about their past, you can still learn from this. Yet, these manipulative people frequently destroy the people they're engaged with before disappearing without providing closure or accepting responsibility for their acts. This is due to their unwillingness to take responsibility for their lives and make necessary changes. Their goal is just to control their feelings by channeling them via you. These people who use manipulation to get what they want may even keep tabs on you to feel in charge. Don't give them the satisfaction of seeing you suffer. Realize that they're doing you no favors and adding nothing of value to your life. Don't wait around for them to come back into your life if you have the chance to leave them. You're worthy of much more than that. They're still watching, but not out of concern. They have no intention of providing the information you need. No matter what you say, they won't tell you the truth. They just care about destroying you for themselves. They will use anything they think they can use against you to maintain power and control. We now know that's not how things really are. What you actually see is entirely controlled by them. It's all part of a grand design. They orchestrate the circumstances so that they get what they want. Their strategy is cruel, but that's because they want you to miss the obvious. Because of this, you may begin to believe that you are responsible for making things right. Then, without warning or explanation, they vanish, leaving you to pick up the shards of your life. You feel terrible about yourself and begin to blame yourself for everything, even if you know they know you are a wonderful person and they still treat you badly. They are taking advantage of your good nature since they know you want to make things better for everyone. They will only be able to return to you without having to explain their actions if you are destroyed first. They break you down emotionally so they can use you again and again. They won't bother explaining themselves and will likely take the chance to take advantage of you once more. With narcissists, this is the worst that can happen. In other words, they have no intention of changing their behavior. They'll strive to make you happy whenever they come back to make sure you stick around. But soon they relax. They'll start disrespecting you again. When you can take their antics no longer, they'll leave and accuse you of being the problem. They'll make you feel like a failure before disappearing. Don't worry, this isn't going to last forever. They are only in it for the profits and will go as soon as they can. Don't think it's just you anyway. They treat everyone the same way. So the most important thing is to prioritize yourself first. I appreciate you watched this video all the way to the end. Thank you.
So let's summarize today's video. We just explored the things that might happen when narcissists want to leave the relationship. They resort to destroying their partner in every possible way. And why is this? Narcissists feel the need to possess their partners and they believe they have complete control over their life. They don't want their partner to become better or find happiness with someone else. Therefore, before leaving the relationship, they resort to destroying their partner. The boundless nature of narcissists' lust for authority and power makes them use any means necessary to maintain their position of dominance in the relationship and control over their partner. If you are doing well after the relationship with a narcissist, it won't go over well with them. They will do everything in their power to destroy you. You are a hopeless cause to them because of your failure to meet their expectations. Narcissists don't like to take responsibility for their actions. Instead, they blame others and avoid introspection and self-analysis. When they leave the relationship, they may ghost you, return to ruin you, and refuse to provide an explanation for their actions. They avoid conflict at all costs and want you to forget everything so they may keep living in their little world. Therefore, it's crucial to understand that their actions are not your fault. They are at fault for their actions and are trying to shift blame to you, so keep in mind that what they are telling you is not the truth. If you learn the truth about them, you might want to put some space between you. Don't be fooled by their trickery. Remember that you are not the problem, they are. So what can you do about it? If you suspect that you are in a relationship with a narcissist, you should seek professional help. A therapist can help you understand and deal with the situation better. Narcissists may seem charming, but they are not good for your mental, emotional, psychological, and financial health. Be aware of their modus operandi and don't let them destroy you. In conclusion, being in a relationship with narcissists is a nightmare. They can't stand the idea of their partner doing better than them, and they'll go to any length to ensure their power and control over them. Before leaving the relationship, narcissists resort to destroying their partners because they feel the need to possess them. They don't want their partner to become better or find happiness with someone else. Remember, their actions are not your fault, so you need to seek professional help and don't let them destroy you. You deserve better. I hope this video is helpful to you in some way. Don't hesitate to ask questions if you have any. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button to receive updates on our upcoming videos. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to speaking with you soon. Have a nice day.